From partnering with Cowboys for a new facility to creating a billion-dollar fast food chain, these are the wealthiest players in NFL history. John Elway amassed $150 million after ending his 16-year career as the quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Elway earned a total of $45 million, not even close to what quarterbacks make today. If we look at the first 10 years of his career, the Broncos quarterback earned less than $2 million per season. In today's league, that's less than half the salary of a backup quarterback. However, it was off the field where he made his money, through endorsements with companies like Chevrolet and Nestle, and by building a colossal car dealership business that spanned the entire city of Denver. This effort generated $82 million when he sold the company to AutoNation in 2006. Shortly after, he opened 2 restaurants in Denver named Elway's before getting involved with his beloved Broncos in 2011 as the general manager and president of football operations. However, he could possibly have been a billionaire by the late 90s. Elway was offered the chance to buy a 10% stake in the Denver Broncos franchise for $15 million, with an additional 10% if he gave up $21 million in salary bonuses due to him as the team's quarterback. In other words, John Elway could have owned 20% of the Denver Broncos for $36 million. Following the franchise's recent sale to the Walmart owner for $160 million, Elway could have become a billionaire. Eli Manning, Peyton's younger brother, did well over his 16-year career with the New York Giants, earning $252 million. He has also worked with brands like Nike, Toyota, and Ibiza, earning over $100 million with each of those endorsements since he retired after the 2019 season. Manning has signed on with a private equity firm specializing in consumer goods, working with the brand on future business ventures and deals in the private capital sector. He has also had a lot of success on television, working with his brother Peyton on a program called Manning on ESPN. The show initially signed a deal for 30 games with the pair over 3 years, and it has since been extended due to high ratings. It is believed to be worth around $15 million annually. As of today, Manning is worth over $160 million, and I'm sure that number will only grow from here. Russell Wilson, who has accumulated over $180 million after signing a new contract with the Seattle Seahawks in 2019 that made him the highest-paid player in NFL history, is undoubtedly the league's hardest worker when it comes to endorsements, working with the likes of Mercedes-Benz, Amazon CEO, Nike, Pepsi, and Wilson Sporting Goods, just to name a few. And when he's not practicing his game, he's backing one of those companies by building his own business called West Empire, a production company that specializes in strategic storytelling. But that's not all. Wilson in 2014 founded a nonprofit organization called the Why Not You Foundation, which is dedicated to supporting youth struggling with poverty and providing education. And he has been seen many times giving back in the Seattle area during his time with the Seahawks. Steve Young, in addition to being football royalty and having his famous number 8 jerseys retired by the franchise, Steve Jobs has also had the same amount of success off the field. In 1994, Young received a law degree and had a successful business career after his playing days. He co-founded a private equity firm in 2007 in Palo Alto, California, where he currently resides. The capital, known as HGGC, has over $6.8 billion in committed capital. His commitments to the company have completed over 500 portfolio investments since its inception. John Madden, while only a player in the NFL briefly as a member of the Philadelphia Eagles practice squad, he became one of the most successful coaches in NFL history, so we simply couldn't leave him out. He was the youngest head coach to reach 100 wins in the league and remains the coach with the most wins in the history of the Raiders. Additionally, he never had a losing season as head coach and holds the highest winning percentage among coaches with over 100 games. And although all that is well and fancy, we all know why he's on this list. The infamous video game series that began in the late 80s has grown to generate him over $14 million annually, which has helped him accumulate over $200 million in net worth over his lifetime. Aaron Rodgers, possibly the most skilled quarterback of all time, has proven to be lethal as a negotiator. In 18 seasons with the Green Bay Packers, he's already amassed the second highest amount of professional earnings in NFL history with a staggering $263 million. But what he's done with his money off the football field may be even more impressive. I mean, just listen to this. He owns a small stake in the Milwaukee Bucks. He's got $135 million invested in a rowing machine company called Hydro, which is run by entertainment magnate Kevin Hart. And those are just two of his well-diversified investment portfolio. Moving back to the field, every Sunday, he goes against players who wear his product on their heads. Did you hear that right? He's very interested in ICES-01, the high-tech helmets that are revolutionizing the game of football. Tom Brady, probably not so surprising that the most successful player of all time, is also one of the richest. Over his career, which seems like it will never end, Brady has earned over $235 million just from the New England Patriots. At his earnings with Tampa Bay, and he easily surpasses the $345 million mark. Brady continues to rack up money, possibly as the second biggest sports star in the world behind LeBron James, earning nearly $50 million annually with endorsements. Not to mention, he's also making significant waves in the business world, most recently with his brand TB12. Brady has built a successful career by taking care of his body with regards to nutrition and exercise, and his TB12 brand backs all those things with products ranging from supplements to apparel and other wearables. Peyton Manning, after winning 2 Super Bowls with the Colts and Broncos, founded Omaha Productions, which spearheaded the aforementioned Manning cast with his brother Eli. Omaha Productions has now diversified into podcasting and is proving to be a lucrative business for the Mannings. In addition to his own company, Peyton has worked with ESPN, Sony, Nike, Reebok, DirecTV, and Gatorade. He is also a significant shareholder in the upcoming NFT project with Fanatics, which raised over $100 million. Roger Staubach's initial salary as the former Cowboy quarterback in the NFL was only $25,000 a year, only increasing to about $160 at the end of his career. The good thing was he was a smart man and knew that the money he made in the NFL could disappear at any time. So, in his spare time, he worked as a real estate broker, the largest independent commercial real estate firm in Texas at that time. From the knowledge Roger gained working there, he founded the Staubach Company in 1977 and took over the company on his own for over 30 years before selling it in 2008 to a Chicago-based brokerage firm for $613 million. At that time, the Staubach Company had over 70 offices in the United States and over 1,600 workers. He still owns 2 businesses in Texas, including SRS, a company he founded in 1986 that offers corporate investment brokerage and real estate development services. The second, which develops, operates, and manages retail, residential, and mixed-use properties. He has partnered with the Dallas Cowboys in numerous ventures, including a $62 million luxury building near the team's new practice facilities. The building was named 12 Cowboys in honor of Rodgers' jersey number during his playing days. Jerry Richardson, the richest man in NFL history, was only a player for 2 seasons with the Baltimore Colts, where he played as a running back. This was so long ago that when they won the championship in 1959, it wasn't even called the Super Bowl. But Richardson used his championship bonus check and partnered with a friend to create the first Hardee's restaurant in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Jerry then co-founded Spartan Food Systems, which became the first Hardee's franchise. From there, he accumulated so much wealth that he became the second former player to own an NFL franchise in 1993, founding the Carolina Panthers, which became the 29th organization at that time. The $2.2 billion sale was an NFL record at that time. He was 86 years old and is the richest NFL player ever seen. Tell us which has been for you the most interesting, and which one do you think will be the next great NFL billionaire? Before we go, I want to ask you please, if you like these videos, share them with all your contacts, and please also leave us a like to improve the algorithm so that more people can find this content. Remember to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell. Thank you in advance for your generosity, and see you next time.